All of Repowering projects are about working together. It's about bringing people together to create positive solutions. Recreate has that message within it. We ask the young people who are taking part in Recreate to envision a new future. We ask them to imagine what their school could look like, what their neighbourhoods could look like, what their wider community can look like. And then we ask them how they can start taking that message out to the wider community. The first step of that is the last stage of Recreate, where the students who have been taking part in the course then share that message with the rest of their school and become young climate leaders. Pester power is an amazing thing. We know that children, when talking to their parents, when talking to aunts and uncles and cousins, can be incredibly persuasive. So we know that if we empower these young people to be leaders, not just within their school, but actually to go out in the wider world and use their pester power, they're going to bring their wider communities along on their positive climate journey with them.
The solar farm has already saved well over 12,000 tonnes of CO2, helping contribute to the energy resilience of the UK and reducing the carbon footprint. SEE is committed to managing its Southall solar farm for significant biodiversity gain, and we have established a range of grassland and wildflower habitats around Southall solar farm, with annual surveys indicating that wildlife, especially botany and breeding birds, has increased substantially in response. We have made significant landscape and biodiversity improvements, turning poor agricultural land into wildlife habitat havens.
From my experience, when I started thinking that the climate was, we're in a bit of trouble here, the best way of dealing with that is to do something about it, is to take action about it, and whatever that is, in whatever shape you can find, whether that's, well, in my case it was taking direct action and getting involved with being a climate activist, and also in a sort of community energy by getting involved with Brighton Energy Co-op. Just sitting there doing nothing is kind of, that's the anxiety thing. It just kind of, to mitigate that anxiety, the best thing is to try and do something about it in whatever way you can. And I think by employing the three young people, that's kind of helped them on their journey of becoming active within the sector. Two of the three of them have gone on to environmental related jobs. So I think by giving them a bit of experience in the sector helped them to become active in the climate or environmental sector.
We've been whizzing around the village in electric cars for about 6.5 years now. Originally we had an EV car club, so a number of people in the village got the chance to drive an EV and see what they were like. And since then we've been running Harbury e-wheels. The car club ended, and Harbury e-wheels has transported many people, so people have got used to seeing us. There are a lot more EVs in the village, and of course we've ramped it all up now with our plans for an EV charging station in the village, which is an ambitious project funded at the moment by the Rural Community Energy Fund. And I think that has raised awareness even more.